Hello, people. It is I, Unknown MBT, here with another profile. Yes, guys, finally we get to the dice profile. Though the extent of the dice series that I'm playing, this deck is primarily focused around the Graceful Dice part of the card series. We will not really be using the Skull Dice because it's less than lackluster. The entire idea behind using this deck is just get big numbers and swing. So your main win condition is going to be Dice Archangel. When you have Graceful Dice in your grave, you can double the amount of attack everything gains. Dice Archangel, recycle back Graceful Dice, that's pretty good. Though your main cards you're going to be using for survivability and as your main sort of protection and everything is going to be the Dice Key Girls. With Dicemite Girl Chirori, basically a 1 in 3 chance to fail and a 2 in 3 chance to get a pretty decent attack gain effect. But the main part of this is going to be Dice Key Minna. Basically, what Minna does is while you control a monster with a dice effect, all face-up monsters you control gain 600 attack to the end of your opponent's next turn, then add a fairy with 300 and 1200 defense. So you can pretty much just summon out a Archangel or a Chirori, summon out Minna's effect, Chirori and Archangel becomes 3000 to your opponent's next end phase, until your opponent's end phase. This is actually a really good effect. Even on itself, it gets up to 1800, which is fairly sizable. Even with something like Snipe Hunter, it gets up to 2100. So this is going to be a very important card. You're going to primarily use it defensively. And you do get to add back Caramail, which is just turns off battle traps for while you control a high level monster that requires a dice roll. Its effect isn't really going to be used that often. You're probably going to use it as like tribute fodder, discard fodder, of the such. Single Deity of the Seven Treasures. People would probably argue play more of this. Realistically, I've seen a lot of people do this, and I've been doing it myself. It's been fantastic. You only realistically need to play one copy of this, because once it summons itself after you ship the 7 treasures, and while it's face up, level 7 monsters can't be destroyed by card effects, and your face down spawn trap cards can't be destroyed either. So that gives you a huge amount of protection for your set cards, which you don't realistically need, but if you're gonna like set a Graceful Dice to the turn or a ship of 7 treasures that you don't need, it protects them as well. And since it has a big defense value and a self-protection, you don't have to worry about much. Outside of that is your just general stuff. Tiger rolls here in case you want to add back a copy of Deity, since you can recycle back Tiger Roll to add back Deity for next turn, or an Archangel, depending on what you need. Snipe Hunter, of course, dice effect. One of your main discard engines can be Chemical Cure Blue. Gain a bunch of life points, add a bunch of blue medicine to your hand, discard for Dice Angel. And for the effect of Snipe Hunter as well. Then you have a 3-copy ship, of course. Mosnter Reborn, Asura Dice, Sunset Rebirth, more protection, and Magic Cylinder. So it's a very simplistic profile. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the Skull Dice version, but I hope y'all will enjoy this deck, and I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of the video.